All right, how's it going? Welcome to Gamedev stream number 18, I think we're at. Today, the core focus is to actually add some high moments to Gridle. And what I mean by that is basically those moments you get where, like, that really tickles your dopamine receptors, if that makes sense. If you played games like, Cookie Clicker, you may have those moments where you get a golden cookie with a gold multiplier. You get another multiplier from, like, I think there's something like some dragon stuff. I can't remember exactly what it is, but those really short moments where you just get launched forward, and it's really satisfying. So that's kind of the premise of today's stream. The focus is we'll hopefully add some of those moments to Gridle. So we have the golden chest already, of course, which gives you like a short multiplier. This one. But those short multipliers, they don't really give you that really rapid boost to your earnings. We have this, for example, a double money for a short period of time. And then there is a rare one that gives you like 10x money for, I think, 5 seconds. Or some really short time span. And that's fine and all, but it doesn't really give you those high moments. So we'll add some new stuff to the golden chest, primarily today. Right, but for starters, I think we have to add a cooldown to our items. Because right now, the items they can be quite OP if you stack them. For example, the gold ring here. This doubles your money earnings for 5 minutes. And you can stack this infinitely. Like this stacks multiplicatively. So this will be 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, etc. And that's of course not really what we want. Because that will just encourage you to stack up as many of these items as possible and then use them all. Which is not really the point of these items. They're there to help you a little bit. Especially if you time them well with other multipliers that aren't from said items. But so we need to add a cooldown to our items. Right, scriptable objects, item. So we already have a feel for the cooldown. Hold up. Wait. Did I add this already? Item cool. I already added this. What? Right, okay, so does it work? I do not remember adding the cooldown. I mean, that's great if we did, because it's definitely going to be the most boring part. No, wait. Oh, cooldown here. What? Okay, so let's try it. No, I can still use them. But is that just potion? It might be that we just don't check the cooldown. Alright, so let's see. Temp booster. If item cooldown manager is on cooldown, return false. The boolean just states wherever we use the item or not. It's there so we know if we are to consume the item. Return false. We already have that on the treasure map, apparently. Potion. Blast booster. Yeah, there we go. Did I really already do this? So let's try using the gold ring now. No, we can still use it a ton. Oh, right. Wait. Use item. Where are we calling this from? Inventory slot. Alright. Item user. I guess we should check it here. If item cooldown manager is on cooldown. There. So then we don't really need to check it inside of these items, basically. Yeah. Like we already have the cooldown. Treasure map, or it doesn't have a cooldown here, which is why we can spam it. Right, so great. That was done in 5 minutes because we didn't do anything. Of course, we have to display the cooldown eventually, but that's not the important part today. So let me just add some cooldowns to these. 90 seconds to the potions, I think. Same with the region. Treasure map. I think we'll do 30 seconds. Class boosters we don't need a cooldown for. Gold and on the XP ring, I think we'll do 150. And then this one will be the full duration pretty much as the cooldown. Yeah. Great. So that is cooldowns done with items. Right. So next thing I want to do is add some little event text at like the center of the screen whenever a cooldown or a multiplier exceeds a certain value. Let me show what I mean. Multiplier display, I think we'll call it. Let's do. That's pretty wide. I think I want to duplicate this. Multiplier display. So this is a text that will be displayed. It will like display the accumulated multiplier pretty much, and like it will shake and it will do some animations and all that, just to really pop and to really show the player whenever they are on a high moment, pretty much. Let's see what we can do with this. Some outline maybe. 0.1.15, yeah. I think we might want some underlay as well. Like, yeah, something like this. Is this good? So basically what it will do is it'll be something like this. Money 52x or something like this. So we will have our like multipliers here on the sidebar as usual, but then this one will display like the current accumulated multiplier, and it will only display whenever it exceeds like 10 times or something like that. So I already actually implemented like a Unity package for text animations. So I need to add typewriter component. I need to add first text animator, and then typewriter by character there. So then we can add like this, shake 0.25 maybe. I'll show you how that looks. Oh, I should not have reloaded. I also added hot reload to my package, or to my project, which is this didn't work. Hot reload is another plugin that like allows you to change scripts on runtime, and it also makes it much quicker whenever you change stuff. It doesn't need to reload the entire project unless it's absolutely necessary. Alright, so shake didn't work. Is it shaking? Maybe? No. It's... Oh, wait. I see the issue. It's this. Amplitude is what we set. The A. There we go. So we could have something like this. Whenever your multipliers exceed some certain value. Let me look up text animator. Let me look up the docs for this. The documentation. Visit site. So we have this. This is like a bunch of text effects that we can give it. Shake, wiggle, waving, bounce, increasing size. Yeah, there's lots of stuff we can do, of course. Yeah. So that's like the gist of it. Hold on, let me see if I can get it back in my other tab. There we go. Alright, so what else? Color gradient. Yeah, this is a really good one. What if we do vertical gradient? We give some... yeah, we can do like some dark stuff here. There we go. Can we adjust the parameters of this, like during runtime? Behaviors. Shake. Base amplitude. Yeah, so we can change the base value. But where is our behaviors? Oh, here, appearances. No, effect size. Disappearances. Behaviors. 0 enabled. So what if we do both shake and we do bounce? Yeah. Might wanna drag down the shake a bit. Yeah, but something like this, and then we do some slide animation like this as well, just to rotate it around its own axis. Something like this. Maybe scale it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, like this. This is great. No, but some really small value we do up and down, like just to really make it pop. Yeah, but I think it's a really good way to really emphasize when you have a big multiplier. So let's do it. We'll put this under visuals, I think. We'll do multiplier display. So we'll do a reference to text mesh pro text, money mult text, using TM Pro, of course. And then we want to, of course, do money.instance on, so we don't have an on multiplier changed. We have additional multipliers. Does this have a unchanged thingy? On dirty changed, yeah. Right. So that's good. So all we gotta do then is access the money's additional multiplier. Now, do we have any get for this? Yes! No, get multiplier value. Okay, that's not what we want. We want public multiplicative accumulator get multiplier. There we go. So here we do money instance get multiplier dot on dirty changed plus equals money mult changed. Money mult changed. Now what does that take? Nothing. Right. That's fine. Then what we gotta do is float multiplier equals money instance get the multiplier value. We'll do money mult text set active, or if multiplier is greater than 10, money mult text set active true. Game object, of course. First we'll do an else statement here, which just sets it to false. And then we'll do money mult text dot text equals money mult. This is not all we'll do, but this is just for testing purposes. Money times dot string. There. So this is, as I said, just for testing purposes. because I think this will overwrite the shake and bounce and all those effects. Right, of course. Yeah, let's do it at the start as well. You just call money mult changed. There we go. So now we have nothing here. And right, for testing purposes, we have to remove the cooldown on gold. I'll do it for the XP ring as well. So we do 1, 2. Why is it not displaying any text? Hello? What? It's odd. Status. Nothing. Right, why is that? Is this thing the problem? No, it's not. Okay. Then why... let's see here. 10 booster. Region. What? Okay, so that's the problem. This is not meant to be money earnings and XP earnings. This got reset for some reason. Yeah. That's odd. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's turn this object back on. Let's see if the display actually works. Yes! Money times 16, 32, 64. And 1,000 is the cap, I noticed. But I think now that we have cooldowns, we can remove the cap. We don't need like a max value anymore. Right, that is so that's working fine. Now I want to animate this text based on the multiplier. So like the higher the multiplier, the more the text starts to shake and whatnot, which I think could be really cool. Let's see where. Let's close down some of these. Yeah, there we go. So let's see here. We'll do float shake amount equals what? Let's do 0.1 and then plus multiplier divided by equal divided by 100. We'll just do multiplier divided, because that means it will be 0.1 at the start, right? Yeah. And then maybe we want to cap it as well. So math dot min of this value, minimum between this value and 0.5. I think that's a lot of shake. And we'll do the same with the wave amount. We'll do math.min. Here we'll do multiplier divided by 25 maybe, and the max value will be 1. So we'll have to experiment with these values, of course, which is it's a good thing we have a hot reload to work with. But let's see. What we have to do then is can we do format like this? We can, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. Let's do shake alpha equals shake amount wave alpha equals wave amount. And then we have to end it with the little closing thingy. There. Let's see how that looks. Oh. Okay. Why is that waving so much? Right. Multiply divided by 25. Let's do divided by 100 for this one and 200 for that one. Could be better. Probably still have to reload though, or restart. Yeah. Okay, so it's waving way too much. I think we gotta cap this still. Shake, bounce. Oh right, we did bounce and not wave. Yeah, let's try bounce instead then. It's still way too much. I think the bounce will keep static, maybe. Bounce amount equals 0.15. Yeah. Even less, still. Like half of that. Probably more appropriate. So let's give ourselves some more items so we don't run out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think that's better. Like the shaking should definitely scale based on the multiply, but the bouncing is fine as it is, I think. Yeah. Now where is that text? It's under canvas. Here. What if we were to rotate it a bit too? Yeah. Can we do that with lean tween? Lean tween, repeat. Okay, so there is a set loop ping pong function, apparently, for lean tween. So we'll try that. Float, rotate, speed. We'll do math min multiply divided by 1 plus multiply divided by 100 and 10. That's the max value. Right. So here we'll do money multi-text dot. No wait, that's not it. It will be lean tween dot rotate z game object set other parameter. That will be how much, so we'll do 5 degrees, I think, and then the rotate speed, of course. Set loop ping pong. We'll do that and see how that, what that does, if it makes it like rotate back and forth. Yeah, it's definitely rotating. And if we now it's just going back and forth or something. Oh, right. We here have to, of course, do minimal text dot transform. Or let's immediately rotate it back. So to 0 degrees in 0 seconds with no loop, of course. And then we call this. Because what happened was we set it to rotate again when it was already tilted. So then it starts tilting to 5 degrees and then back to where it was when we called it the last time. Which is why it happened to get stuck like that. Right, the speed seems to decrease now for some reason. Whenever we have a bigger multiplier. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense, because we're dividing by the multiplier, yeah. And it also gets stuck again. Right. 1 plus... No, wait, multiplier divided by 100. Ah, rotate speed is how long... Yeah, of course. Should do 1 divided by rotate speed. Yeah. 2 divided by rotate speed. Will do. And of course we have to do minimal text dot transform dot what? Let's look it up. Unity rotate object in Z axis. Unity set rect transform Z rotation. Transform the rotation equals. Oh wait, yeah, we can just do quaternion identity, right? Yeah, of course. That should work. It's not the speed should scale properly, and we should not get stuck. Still stuck, yeah. That's a shame. What if we do set on complete? Now how do we do this? Let me look it up from another script. Where have we done lean tween before? Targets. Our little R2 targets have them. Here. There. So now we rotate to +5 degrees, then we go back -5 degrees, and then we loop that way. That should prevent us from getting stuck. Get any compilers? 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's still going. It's not rotating. -5, yeah. That's odd. Screw it, let's ask ChatGPT why it's not happening. Why is this not looping between 5 and -5 degrees? Because you're set on complete overrides what SEP looping probably is supposed to do. First by taking the same tween and reversing it. We're creating a new tween inside. So loop applied. Set from. Huh. Okay. This is another function I didn't know about. Apparently we do set from and -5. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Or I understand what that does. It basically tells it tween from this value to this value. Is it doing it now? You might need to apply this again. Let's see. Yeah. Now it's doing it. Yeah. It's working. Maybe we'll do here static float, rotate degrees. There. So now I have it this way. We should be able to change this value now just to. No, I think we need to restart it or recompile. Yeah. Okay, so 15 is a bit much. What about 3 degrees? Degrees is still. Wait, it's not. The problem is not the degrees. I see that now. It's with the east type. The east type is not good. We have to set that, of course. Dot set east type low. Oh, set is in out bounds. That's the one I really like. Set is in out circle. Can't really tell what's happening. Wait, it's not actually being applied because we have to do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so bounce is not good. Set is out sign. Nope. Oh wait, there. No. Set is in out cubic. No. Here, let's reduce the rotate speed, I think, or the max one. Yeah, that's even more, I think. Yeah. Set is in out exponential maybe. Nope. No. Elastic. Oh, hell no. Let's try balance again now that we have a decreased. No, it's not good. Side. Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh, now we progress to the dragon. Let's go back there. But yeah, I think this is fine. Now the question is, does it go back down? It should, like whenever these get removed. Also, I think the shake is a bit much still. So we'll do 0.3 maybe. There. So what if we were to scale this a bit too? I think that could work. Let's do the same thing here. We'll do static float, scale amount. So we'll do point. So we'll add and we do add and subtract this from 1 basically. So lint tween scale new vector 2 1 plus scale amount 1 plus scale amount 1 divided by, we'll do the same, the rotate speed, and set from new vector 2 1 minus scale amount 1 minus scale amount. There. Yeah. That's great. I think that adds a lot, actually. But I want a separate speed for this. We'll do float, scale, speed. Math.min 1 plus multiplier divided by, we'll do 50. And we'll do 3f as the max value. Because it doesn't look too great when it's synced with the rotation. Alright, scale speed, of course, we have to set. There. Yeah. I think, yeah, we definitely have something here. And now, finally, let us change the max and min value of this. Min value will set, that would be 0, and max value will be float dot max value. So basically no max value, pretty much. And we will do the same for the XP multiplier. There we go. Right, cool. Great. See if we can get any money and see what happens. 55 trillion we're at. Oh. Jesus, okay, yeah. Maybe this one should scale like this instead. I think that makes more sense. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I like this. I think this is pretty good. So let's do the same with the XP multiplier. Now the question is, can we generalize this a bit? I think we might be able to. So what if we do money? Yeah, we probably are able to. So we do this, right? XP multex, and we do XP instance. It doesn't have a get multiplier function, so we'll have to add that, of course. Dot on dirty changed plus equals XP mult changed. So here we'll do set mult text. We'll pass a reference to the TMP text. Mult text. We'll pass a reference to the multiplicative accumulator, and we'll pass a string, which is the name, basically. Right. So we do here all of these. Accumulator, so we use the accumulator instead of get value. And then instead of money here, we just use the name that we passed. So then basically all we'll do is in XP mult changed, we'll do set mult text, XP mult text, xp.instance.get multiplier, and XP. And so we do the same here, but instead we do money mult text, money.instance get multiplier, and we do money. There. Here we'll call XP mult changed. And of course, on the destroy, we have to unsubscribe to these methods. There. So as long as we add another little text here now. We just add a reference to the XP text. And that's it. That should be everything we need to do for this to work. So now if we apply this death ring that increases XP earnings instead of money. Yeah, there we have it. XP times 16, 32, all that. And we can do the same with money. There it is. Awesome. That's great. That's super cool. So now we have for both the XP and the money multipliers. So that is the shaking text thingy done, pretty much. Of course, I might tweak it a bit further, add some more effects and whatnot. But it's a good starting point, I think. Right. Chest. The golden chest. Where do we have it? Falling chest. Treasure chest. Here. So here we have all the different effects that we do. We have 2x money. This should definitely be increased. Like, this should be 2 minutes or something. 2xp, same. 2 minutes. 10x money, we'll change this up to. I think we'll do... I think we might do 30 seconds of this. And same with the XP. 10% upgrade discount is fine. And now I want to do 2 more of these. So we'll do case smaller than 92. 94, so it's a 2% chance for each of these. These will be... what if we do 99? I think that would be really fun. So we'll do 99 times XP. And this will be for 5 seconds. 10 seconds, actually. So the player has a chance to, when that happens, to use like their money booster as well. To like really stack this. And we'll do the same here. 99. Which is just 99. Oh, here we gotta do money. Yeah. 10 seconds. Here also 10 seconds. Yeah. So there we have 2 new additional effects that you can get. 2 rare ones. And we have buffed the other ones pretty much. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. So now let's see. Let's spawn some chest here. 2 times XP for 2 minutes, which is great. And we have this stupid cooldown now, of course. Treasure map. Set it to 0 for now. Treasure, 10x money. So now we have 20x money. $200x money because we got what? Oh, the 10x. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, okay. It's a good thing we have a cooldown on the treasure maps. 4,000x money. Okay, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, then it gets reduced. Fine. Great. So that's or we didn't get the 999. I realized. Let's see if we can get it. Or the 99 times. No, not that one. 2x. 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 Come on. 10x, okay. 2x again. Another 2x. Now I can't see them. I should probably add like a little scroll to this. Yeah. This definitely needs a scroll bar. Vertical layout groups. We'll just copy this component. Paste component as new, and this one will have a scroll rect. 35 sensitivity, no horizontal. Content viewport, rect mask. There we go. And then the holder will be the new little holder, we'll call it. There. So now it should be like scrollable at least. Oh, all right. We have to scale this, of course, and we have to give it a content size fitter, which means it will scale based on like the number of children underneath it. Question is, do we have to call it to automatically rescale? No, we don't. Okay, perfect. We might want to scale this up a little bit more, right? I think 450. 450 is fine, yeah. Minus 50. And then we want to add some softness to the rect mask as well. course we want some padding at the top. Yeah. There. And just to make this much more scrollable, we have to add like an invisible image to this. That makes it so this entire thing is a raycast target. I don't think we can add a simple raycast target component, because otherwise when you scroll, you can only scroll when you're over like a child game object which has an image. You can't scroll in just empty space pretty much. So that's why I add like a transparent image to it. Let's see now. Yeah, now we can scroll freely. Perfect. Now that I think about it, maybe if we want to have this, it shouldn't be perfect size. Like it should cut out one of these, I think, whenever you have it filled. So what if we do 425? Yeah, something like this. Because then you can clearly see that, oh, it keeps going. And then then maybe you try scrolling it and it works. Yeah, 425 will do. There. I spilled a drink. Yeah, there we go. So that is more gold chest boosters. Make chests give more money and XP. Yes, this we have to do. I'm not really happy with the amount of money and XP you get. Where are we even setting this? Huh. Level manager. Get XP. Are we even setting, giving it different amounts of money and XP? Let's see. Let's go back a bit. Let's do one night here. So here we have 9 money, 11 money, okay. What about the gold chest? 50, yeah. Wait, so it is multiplied, but where are we doing that? Treasure chest. We have this little set enemy stats, right? We call that in spawn enemy, spawn wave, spawn chest here, okay. So here we do get XP, get money. So that is 5 times. That is just like 5 enemies. That's not, I don't think that's enough. I think we'll do 25 for both money and XP. And it will do 5x as the health, a bit more health. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. So that's quite a few buffs to the golden chest. Now another thing I want to do is I want to make the money display jiggle a little bit. Like just something like this whenever money is added. Like that, pretty much. So let's go into our money display. Currency changed. Yeah. So where are we? We have our little coins, right? Coin. Here. Collect. Lean twin move, lean twin scale, invoke, give money. Here. Money instance.add. Right. Money display. So here we want to animate this in some way. So let's do public static money display instance. Wake if no instance is this. Otherwise, destroy this. And we'll add a function. Public void jiggle. We'll do money display instance dot jiggle. And we have in our level display, I already did like a little jiggle function. Where is that? Level display here. Right. Shake amount, min shake factor. Right. Let's just let's copy paste this and see how it looks. Make both of these static because then we can adjust it during playtime. Yeah. Private, oh it's private. Should be public, of course. There. Now this should work, right? Yeah, I made it public. Stop. Yeah, it should work. Let's see. Object reference, not that instance of an object. Coin. Right. Wake. Let's reload and see. There. Yeah. Why did I not add that before? That's such a nice addition. Like it's such a small change, but I think it does quite a lot. Yeah. That's super cool. Okay. Now let's change this up based on the money multiplier. So it jiggles, like the higher the money multiplier you have, the higher this jiggle effect is. Where is it? Money display here. Min shake factor, shake amount, and we'll do times money instance get multiplier value. So this is going to be let's do math.min 1f and this divided by 10. So anything under 10x multiplier, it will be the same. And whenever you go above 10, it will start scaling, pretty much. No, wait. Math.max, of course. Yeah. And we'll do another, which is math.min of this. We'll do 4. So like the max multiplier is 4 as well. There. So between 1 and 4 based on the current money multiplier, pretty much. Yeah. So this is shaking a bit, which is great. Now let's add a ton of multipliers like this. I guess a bit much, maybe. Yeah, that might be a little bit much. Or no, like that. This is maybe it's not too much. Like this is supposed to be like a high moment. Are we scaling it any? Yeah, we are, but very little. Let's do 1.15. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Now let's add some multipliers. Okay, so it might be a little bit much. Where are we doing the magnitude here? Maybe we'll do shake amount 3 as the default, or 2. I think 2 is fine. Maybe no. 5 was good. Set the minimum to 3, and instead we'll do divided by 15, maybe. No, divided by 5. There, but the max value is 3 now. Yeah, double it. Yeah. Actually, why don't we just float scale amount equals 1.1 plus mult. We'll store the multiplier first, like this, so we don't have to fetch it twice. Plus mult divided by what? Divided by 1,000? 100 will do. That is not, oh, there we go. And we'll do scale amount equals math.min 125 and scale amount. So we cap it at 125. There. So now we also scale. The scale will change based on the money multiplier. There we go. There we go. Make money display jiggle. When money is added, increase based on temp money mult. Perfect. Alright, I will reload again. Like, I have this I don't know, I just have this habit of pressing Control R very frequently. And that actually does like recompile the project. It's good when you have plugins like Hot Reload that doesn't do it when you need to do some reloading, but you don't really need to do it that often, as often as I do it. Right. This is pretty good now. Pretty happy with this. Right, so let me just take like a short 5-minute break. And then we'll keep going for a bit. I think we'll add some random drops to our enemies so that enemies have a chance to drop random items from time to time. Which should be pretty good. Right, so I'll take a 5-minute break and I'll be back in a bit. All right. So let's add. I'm so happy with this. This is. Why did I not add this earlier or sooner? It's such a small change, but it does so much to just emphasize that you're earning money. It's so nice. Right. So let's add some enemy drops. So that means enemies will now have a chance to drop items. A small chance, a very small chance. But you will be able to grind for items. Yeah, you will be able to. Right, so how do we want to do that? Actually, I think we'll wait with that. I have to consider all of the different items, which ones we actually want to drop from enemies, because I want some items to remain exclusive to the minigames, of course. So I think now that I think about it, we'll wait with that. And maybe we'll just tweak these displays a little bit. I think that's the way to go now. I want to style these a bit better, I think. I'm not sure how, like what would be the best way to do this. Maybe something like this. Does this look better? I think it does, right? To have a bold text like this. Let's see how that looks when we apply multiplier. Yeah. I think that looks a little bit better, actually. Also, we might... I'm thinking we might want to anchor these to the menu, if that makes sense. So whenever you drop down the menu, all the multipliers gets dropped down, pretty much. Let's see how that looks. So that way we can do something like this. Move it up a bit, plus 200, like so. And it should actually then adjust based on the menu position. So we do this. Yeah, I think that's better. Because then it goes out of the way when you hide the menu like this. It's still visible, of course, but it's not as much in your face. Let's look at both of them. Oops. Yeah. What if only one of these things were bold Like only the multiplier was bold. Yeah. That looks better, right? I think that puts more emphasis on the actual multiplier, of course. Let's try that. So we'll do in our, where is it? Multiplier display here. So we'll do a bold, and then we'll do a closing. Well, might not even need that, actually. Let's see. No, still all of it is bold. Oh, right, because we added it before the name and all that. It's here we want to add bold tag. There. Does that look better? I can't really tell. -3. This, I think. A little bit less or more spacing between the letters. 2.5. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, and the XP is still bold, so let's fix that. There. Yeah, I think this looks better when we just add bold to the multiplier values, pretty much. I think that's good. What happens with if we just add a bunch of minors? How much will this shake then? Quite a bunch. That's the answer. I mean, I like it. Honestly, I like it. It's still very, like, it's still legible. You can still read it. And that is, it's shaking very much because we have multipliers active. So what if we let the multiplier expire? Wait, money 32. Oh, we have a bunch of multipliers up here, yeah. Okay. Got worried there for a second. Oh, I got an achievement. Had the party dummy tank 3 hits in a row. Okay. Let this expire. Down to 60. Oh, and they're all gone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so now it's not shaking as much at all, which is great. Let's get some new party members. Even more minors. Let's go. This, I love this so much. It's so awesome. Wait, I just realized one thing that I had written down that we didn't do. coin spawner, right? Yeah. I want the chest to spawn more coins. Like, I want it to drop more than 3 coins. Spawn coins here. Int amount. Yeah. So we'll do number of coins equals, we'll do here constant. Number of coins equals this. Int number of coins equals this. Number of coins. No. Cannot be accessed with an instance reference. Qualified with a type name. Okay. Base number of coins. There. So we add this argument to both of these things, right? Because that will allow us to have a third parameter, which is just how many coin objects do we want. Right now it's 5, the base, yeah. So if we want it to be more, then we can just pass any number we want now. Which we'll do in our treasure chest. Here, die. Give money and XP. Right. So I already have this function. Let's we'll copy it. Protected. Override void. Cannot override inherited member. What? Why? Protected new, I guess we could do. Yeah. Or I guess we'll... We could just add a second parameter here. Oh no. Protected void. Give... Let's do... we just have to make it virtual, right? Then we can override it. Override void. There we go. Unity engine. And then here we just do let's do 15 coins. So right now we drop 5 coins whenever an enemy dies, right? Let's get rid of all these miners. There. So now with a treasure chest we should spawn, yeah, many more coins. Oh, 99 booster. Yes, let's go. So then we could use, oh, XP booster. Yeah. So you could use your double XP item and you get a really big boost. Also, I'm not sure, not to really nitpick, I'm not sure I'm very happy with the like spread of the coins. I think I want them to spread a little bit more. Coin spawner. So what if we do 4 and 8 as the random Y velocities? Like, I think I want them to shoot up a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Yes, I think that's better. Now let's see how that looks on the treasure chest. Yeah, that is much better, I think. Actually, let's have it spawn even more coins. Why not? 15, we'll do 20. There we go. Let's turn on the audio a little bit. Yes. What if we varied the velocity even more? I mean, why not? Yes. Actually, let's... hold on. What if we keep it like this, between 3 and 6, right? But then we do launch scale, which is 1, or we just add it as a parameter. And then a launch scale will be number of coins divided by the base number of coins. So if we do twice as many coins, then they will fly twice as far away, based on if we hadn't. So let's see. Float scale fact launch scale equals that. Let's just see how that looks, right? Spawn coin. No, okay, let's not mess around. It's too many parameters that we have to pass around. Let's just do it like this, I think. No, I mean, let's try it. Screw it. Launch scale. Spawn coin. This takes a float. Launch scale. That will just pass to... Why do I have 2 spawn coin? Mount. Okay. There. So now we should, the normal coins should fly as normal, yeah. As they did before. But now the treasure chest should really explode. And it didn't, oh, because we're not using the launch scale, of course. We're not using it anywhere. So we have to do times launch scale. There. So once again, they move normally for enemies. And then the treasure chest. They didn't really get launched, did they? No. Why is that? What are we doing? Number of coin. Wait, we're doing... We should divide by base number of coins, of course. There. Otherwise it's always going to be 1, of course. So still, the enemy coins fly normally. And the golden chest. Oh! What? Okay. That's a bit much, maybe. Let me see that again. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's... I like that. I really like that. Let's just make sure launch scale is math.min of 3 and launch scale. I think we'll do 2.5 as the max. So you still fly normally. And we have the treasure chest. And they just get sent all over the place. That's super cool. A little bit less, I think we'll still do. Just to make sure it's... I think we'll do 2. Right, we're applying the launch scale to all of this, I noticed. That's why. Like, upwards is much more fine than to the sides. Let's see now. There. Yeah, I think that's the golden point. Yes, I think that's very good. And you know what? Screw it. Let's up the coins even more. 50. Yep. There we have it. Because I really wanted to feel like impactful when you break the chest. Oh! 990 money multiplier, that is insane. Yeah. Right, so let's launch scale. We'll do times launch scale times 0. What do we do here? Wait, let's do let's do 2 separate launch scales. Float x launch scale equals this, right? And then we have a float y launch scale, which will be 3.5 as the max. So all we gotta do is in here, y launch scale and x launch scale. There. Let's see. Okay. Bit less, maybe. 3 and 1.5. Yeah. I really like this. It's so satisfying now. Super nice. I love this. It's such a nice addition. Now, of course, spawn enemy coins. Number of coins -1. We have to make sure that number of coins is system.math min. Is it min? No, it's max. Wait. Yeah, max on amount and number of coins. Meaning, if the chest gives less than 50 coins, of course we don't want it to spawn 50 coins, because that will mean we spawn some worthless coins, pretty much. Yeah, number of coins there. I will do the same for all of these. There. Let's try that by Level Manager, spawn chest, where do we have it? Oh, it's here, yeah. We'll do money times 0, so there's no money in the chests anymore. That means they should not spawn any coins either, if the code works fine. Yeah, perfect. And what if we say we set the money to 2? Then we should only spawn 2 coins, of course. The code is correct. Oh, why did... Excuse me, why are you guys spawning so much stuff? Wait, hold on. Oh, oh no! I did the wrong order. Wait. I want to test this. What if we go really far into... What if we go to this guy? Oh, hold on. Oh! Oh god. No! Yeah, as I suspected, that just spawned 5,000 coins. We did the... Ay, stop, please. Oh, alright. Coin spawner. Okay, so we did max. Right, it should be min, of course. That is a problem. Right? Amount, number of coins. Yeah, min. So that means the gold chest should now only spawn 2 coins, since we... Let's see. Okay, yeah. Now these guys only spawn a few coins. As they should. Let's check the gold chest. I only spawn 2 coins. Yeah, perfect. So then let's set back the money. And now it should spawn up to 50 coins again. There we go. Which one do we want to scale down, though? There's definitely one permanent that we need to scale down. I can't tell. Or is it fine? Because, I mean, some coins fly outside of the stage, but that doesn't really matter. They will get collected regardless. Our players might get feel like they're missing out on something if the coins fly out. Yeah, but I think it's fine. Right. So while we're at it, let's... can we do the same for bosses? Like, just make bosses spawn a bit more coins. Do we have anything that keeps track of if an enemy is a boss or not? Health bar. Ability display. Boss. Right, we have this. It's on boss level. Yeah, we could do that. Just... die. Give money and XP. Here we go. And then we check if we're on boss level. Otherwise, just call the normal coin spawner if we're not, and if we are, then we'll do we'll spawn, I think, 15 coins instead of the normal 5. And let's see how that looks. That will also make the coins fly a bit further, of course. So now we spawn 5. Yeah, I think that's better. That is much better. What if we go to this guy? Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is much better now. The scale. We'll have to fix the scale a bit. Hold on. Coin spawner. X launch scale. Math me. We'll probably just do 0.25. Doesn't really need to be much X scaling if we have enough Y scaling. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now it doesn't fly out the level. But it still does, like, fly around, which is great. What about the chest now? Yeah, there we are. That's much better. Much, much better. All right. So I think that's that'll probably be it for today. So we added managed to add all of these little multiplier texts now. We added some buffs to the treasure chests, so now we can get some additional multipliers. We added this so we can scroll, check the details of all of our multipliers. We added this little shake on the money display whenever we get money, and it scales with the money multiplier pretty much. We made more money spawn on bosses as well as treasure chests. Yeah, I think that was it, right? And then we sort of added money cooldown, although it was pretty much already implemented at some point. I can't remember when. But yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for today. So on Wednesday, we'll probably do some just add some stuff to all of our different features, just broaden them a bit. I know I said that on Friday, that's what we would do, but I felt like this was more, this is something I wanted to do more than just broaden it. Because this makes it so much more fun to just play test and all that. Right, so of course, if you enjoy the stream, make sure you wishlist Gridle on Steam. There should be a link in the description based on both on YouTube and on the Twitch stream, depending on where you're watching this. And other than that, just subscribe or follow depending on where you're watching. And yeah, I'll see you all on Wednesday.